This is Personal Judas Part 2, the Tyrannical Teabagger. Here at the opening, watch me get hit by this headbutt. I have a little rewind tool here in my video editing program that lets me look at frame by frame what happens in each frame. Uh, I don't know how I got hit by the headbutt. Goken took his blocking stance and then I just got hit. I assume that I tried to jump. But you can see that if you're trying to jump against headbutt, the timing is pretty ridiculous. So once you settle down, or at least once I settle down and I decide to block headbutts, my life bar gets a lot longer. When I'm trying to fool around with headbutt, like doing stuff on my wake up or jumping away from it, things like that, I get hit by a lot of headbutts. You just have to recognize that that's a safe thing for Honda to do. And if you try to make it not safe, you're really just kind of sacrificing your own life bar with risks. He's going to headbutt you now and then. If you don't feel like you can throw a fireball, just get ready to block headbutt.
Who will come out on top? Fight! There it is! The first hit! And the work has finally begun! That is the technique!
Right here I get Kongoshin, FADC into palm. That's actually kind of hard to land on Honda. Honda has a weird body, like we've all heard before. If you get a Congo, even a lot of times anti-air Congo will not FADC into palm properly against Honda. It's like his feet don't stick out far enough or something. But I tend to stay away from using FADC Congos into palm against Honda because of that. I do believe I'll whiff a few over the course of this set as well. I'll try to point them out when it happens. I'm always tempted to use Air Hurricane to escape, but you can see that Honda will headbutt you. He will do it. Trying to jump back against Honda too much, those headbutts will come out. You can stuff headbutts by jumping back, but it is a little bit like rolling the dice when you jump back. You're especially risking getting headbutted if you jump back and then use Air Tatsu before he's headbutted, because that's just gonna leave you vulnerable for too long. Personal Judas is mixing me up with his Oicho throw a bit right there. That's actually kind of a risky gamble for Honda. If you neutral jump when he goes for that throw, that command throw, then he's risking taking a huge amount of damage. So usually after I've played with Honda for a bit, the number of Oicho throws that he does drastically decreases. So blocking becomes safer. But if you ever do neutral jump an Oicho throw, or if he broadcasts when he likes to do it, then you're going to land the huge neutral jump Fierce, Crouching Fierce EX Palm combo on him. And he's likely going to prefer things that stop you from neutral jumping to going for Oicho throws if you're punishing him like that.
Let's pick up the pace. Fight!
Here I'm playing pretty desperately. Here I do EX Demon Flip after EX Demon Flip. Usually I do that and then wake up with an ultra. I usually do that stuff when I just, I don't want to think anymore. I just want to hit the guy. Or I'm frustrated because I've taken damage, or, those are my get off me moves, like when a Ryu would start spamming Dragon Punch. Um, when I'm blowing meter like that, especially upon review, I can see that I'm not playing a very smart game. And also, I've almost completely abandoned fireballs at this point. And for the last 3 games, Honda's just been running over me. Uh, Coming up here pretty soon, I'm gonna reevaluate how I'm playing after taking a few beatings, and I'm really gonna stop doing what I'm doing and try to go for a different direction. Here I get forward throw, go for a demon flip cross up. Now watch how he hits me. That happens to me all the time against Honda, because when I go for crossover demon flips on every other character, I do a lot of times I assume I'm going to cross up, and I use a crouching fierce punch into EX palm from the other side. I know that the cross up is difficult to block, and I just go ahead and do it. It's not safe, but it's not desperately risky either. Now, cross up demon flip against Honda is very good. He can't do anything about it. The only thing he can do is use meter to get away. And if he doesn't use meter to get away, then he's risking getting crossed up. If he does use meter to get away, great. He's away from you, and Honda with less meter is good for you. You don't like EX headbutts. Okay. Against Honda, if you cross him up with Demon Flip and then use a Fierce Punch afterwards, and he used Sumo Splash, he is going to hit you. He's going to sit on your hand, and it's really annoying because Honda is the only character I know of where I go for cross up Demon Flip, set up, do a crouching Fierce Punch. His Sumo Splash is invincible on the way up, and then sits on the hand on the way down, making it a net loss. You got a good setup, and you just ended up, getting drilled because of it. If you use jab punches instead, you'll recover from the jab punch after you see that he went up with Sumo Splash, and then you can just sweep him. I remember this right here. That EX Sumo Splash. I remember thinking to myself, I'm not giving his wake up enough credit. I think after this point you'll see that I should be limiting my wake up pressure to cross ups after that point, because I don't want to get hit by that anymore. I don't want to walk into that move. So I think from this point on, my wake up pressure is going to be limited to crossing him up rather than suffering Sumo Splashes. Of course, I got hit in the face with a Sumo Splash right there while I'm talking about it, but I do remember that particular Sumo Splash being a landmark in the set for me, making me think, okay, quit messing with Honda from the front. There you can see the reversal Sumo Splash breaking my counter, and then he baits my Ultra with his low jab kick. He's really got my number for these last few games.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Ultimate Street Fighter! Let's pick up the pace. Fight! And there what'll happen next? Cannot stop that.
Here's a good cross-up demon flip on Honda. Didn't do anything. He went up for Sumo Slash, and I just took the sweep. That's good, And after that sweep, I could have just done another demon flip cross-up. And now I see what it was. I hit him out of the air with crouching fierce punch, and then he immediately does EX Sumo Splash. That's why it's a reversal. He was doing it after air defense all the time.